so
That's
sexy.
so great.
Those
That was
Adam,
so
let me see your
great.
Adam's apple. All the way back.
No, okay.
He's
got like a little Pippin.
Oh, yeah. But that's
Would you like to see my Adam's apple, English?
Let me see. It's honey. It's not like Harrison Ford's. He was working that shit.
Yeah, he was.
Allen Iverson recently recorded a CD with gangster lyrics that were so controversial. Are we starting to see a trend where gangster rap is seeping into like professional sports?
Kids talking about they're born gay. I mean, he's just being real with it. To me, there's no such thing as disrespecting.
How do you know you're not
like
born
that.
gay? But we're not being judgmental now, right?
Yeah,
you don't want to be
no,
judgmental about rap. We can't be judgmental about gays because, listen, somebody has to do my hair.
PETA's Party of the Century.
What can you say to these college students about PETA?
I hope that they can, ripen their understanding of compassion for animals.
You say that so well. I love him. You must get a kick out of him. I'm going to start a campaign on that now because I hate clowns, which has nothing to do with PETA, but
I love clowns.
I'm petrified.
You are? Why?
They scare me.
You're getting into a whole other thing that we just can't work out here on this.
Do you cook for her?
What do you mean, do I cook for her? What kind of person do you think? You're one of those people who think celebrities don't do anything. I know. You think I sit in a room all by myself all day long?
And scream! Come over here 2 seconds. Come over here. We are the animals. Come. We're the true animals. Come over here, Tommy. My name is Sunda. How are you?
Hi, hello.
We're doing the webcast for the college. I am anyway. She's with Fashion Television.
Cool. What's up, computer freaks and geeks?
Pam, did you know people were crying tonight?
I was crying tonight.
And I'm about to cry too because I'm as tired as you are. What cake is that? That's wheat-free?
Well, everything's free. Wheat-free, dairy-free.
Let her have her cake and eat it too. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you making fun of my accent?
Not at all, honey.
Thank you, love. You got a smile and look very pretty. Act as pretty as Pam does.
Act as pretty as Pam does?
Yeah,
I
be
thought
like,
I was.
uh-oh!
And this young lady I'm about to introduce is just flat out funny. She also has a degree in criminal justice, so if you don't laugh, she may toss you in the slammer. Please give a warm welcome to Sunda Kronquist.
My name is Sunda Kronquist. My father's Swedish. My mother's African American. You know what that makes me in New York City? Puerto Rican. But that makes me a fine Puerto Rican, honey, because when that Puerto Rican Day Parade comes in New York City, I'm marching with the rest of y'all, okay? I'm like, excuse me, muévete! My name is Maria Santiago de Velasquez de Barranquilla, Bogota, Puerto Rico! And I'm living la vida loca. Oh, you don't like Ricky Martin? I love her. Anyway, you do comedy when you're like me because, trust me, when you're Swedish and black and you look like a Puerto Rican and your mother a Jehovah's Witness who loves country western music sends your black and white ass to an Irish Catholic school, you got some problems, right, guys?
I just had a baby. How's that? Right? I love that applause. Where were you when I was in labor? I could have used the applause. They gave me a C-section. They should call it a B-section. It looks like a bayonet wound.
This is actually my second child. My daughter's 16 months old. Do you believe this? I'm popping these kids out like a Pez dispenser. There is a medical term, for a woman who has 2 children within 24 months. It's called suicidal. I am a black woman with a Jewish mother-in-law. Now, the only thing that we have in common is that we don't want to get our hair wet. My husband decided to introduce me to his mother for Passover. Now, in the car on the Passover Seder, he leans over and says, look, we're not going to tell Mommy you're not Jewish. I'm thinking that's smart, she'll never notice. Well, she noticed, and that's when I noticed that Jews can't whisper. Have you noticed? My mother-in-law was 5 feet away from me when I met her, and I said, Ruth, I'm so glad, you have me today, and thank you so much. Oh, no, dear, please have a seat. My God, my son is trying to kill me. I may be black, but I'm not deaf. I heard that. And the rabbi told me, you have to choose a Jewish name, Sunda. So I decided to talk to Ruthie and ask her for her advice. She said, go with Shiksa. I said, well, what does that mean? She says, it means my son is trying to kill me. Thank you, everybody. When I was single, I always found men who wanted 2 things from a woman up front. They always want you to touch theirs and shave yours. Have you noticed this, ladies? Have you noticed this? Right, I'm thinking shave your freaking cojones phone. I said, leave my shit out of this, all right? Then I thought about it. I thought about it very hard. I said, what's the big deal if I shave it all off? What is the big deal? I am a black woman. If I don't like it, I can always put on extensions. Get the visual, French braid in the morning. Hey, baby, how you doing? Good to see you. But you know, I did that shit once. I finally did it. And when I did it, I must tell you, I felt so very free. I was like, damn, I was Miss Sexy. I was Miss Freaky Deaky. But girlfriends, the next morning, I was Miss Richie Scratchy. I said, what? Nobody warned me. It was terrible. You know, as a woman, we can't touch there. That's inappropriate. Men can touch there. Italian men have a fucking license. You know what I'm saying? No, Peter, how you doing? Good to see you. By the third day, it looked like I had friggin' Tourette's syndrome. That's right. It was that bad. It was that bad. I ran to my mother's friend from church, Miss Roxanne. We always know a nosy person from a church, don't we? She said, hi, baby, how you doing? I said, I'm doing okay, Miss Roxanne. She says, you look like you need some help. I said, I do need some help. Can you scratch my fucking pussy, Miss Roxanne? Can you put me out of my fucking misery? You ever fuck a fat man? Well, I wasn't ashamed. I was hungry. And he takes me out to a fancy restaurant and orders me the filet mignon. I said to myself, he deserves some. So after dessert, we go back to his place and make love. Talking to me in bed, he's like, come on, baby, tell me, what you thinking? And I'm thinking liposuction for your fat ass. Get off of me.
I thought I said no more fat jokes.
Johnny, you told me to be funny. And fat is funny.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Cinda, I want you to cut the fat from your act.
And as for me, I can make all the fat jokes I want. He's gonna stop. And I gave the parents sugar-free candy to give to Jimmy when he comes around in his cute little Spider-Man suit I got him.
Jimmy's gonna have sticky fingers even before he eats his candy, all right?
Sticky fingers, I can live with, Lou, but insulin shock, I don't want to have to, you know?
No, hey, I think what you did is genius, you know? And there's no reason Jimmy shouldn't have a fun Halloween just because he's a diabetic, right?
You know it.
Do you guys know that more and more kids are developing type 2 diabetes? I didn't know that.
That's different from the juvenile diabetes that Jimmy has, right, Lou?
Right, yes. Jimmy is type 1.